What's going on there, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into my channel, Project Flip. My name is Joe. Today, I'm going to show you a pretty easy tutorial on if you need to add an additional fan to your vehicle because it is super hot out and you want to keep it cooler during the summer. Let's go ahead and dive in. This is my wife's truck here. It's a 2006 Dodge Dakota V6, okay? This thing has about 225,000 miles on it. Now, it runs great. Now the clutch fan is starting to go out. That giant fan that turns when the motor's on. So when you turn the AC on, it decides that it wants to get slightly hot. And it's also been, over 110 degrees out here. It's bound to happen. So what you see here is an aftermarket fan. Yeah, I got my vape. So I wired this in. This is set up to be as a switch. So no, there's not a toggle switch or anything. This is just when the car goes into accessory, the fan turns on. And I'm going to show you how I did it. This is universal. This will work on any vehicle. This is a very high CFM fan. I think it's pushing about 1850 CFM. This was also used on my buddy's track car. He had a track car that was pushing about like 450 to the wheels. And this was one of the fans that he was using before he started to part it out. I happened to snag the fan. So I know this thing pushes out some air. That's why I have it mounted to the front, and it'll push through that condenser. And it actually does help this motor out. So when my wife is driving the truck, the fan's on, she can run the AC and does not have to worry about this truck starting to get hot. But anyways, there's two wires here. You got your positive, you have your negative. So obviously, my blue is my positive, my black is my ground. Very simple. I just mounted it here. It's just kind of hanging. This was a clear spot, so when I close the grill or close it, the grill doesn't touch anything. It doesn't get in the way of anything. I have it grounded to the bolt right under the latch, right there. Okay, so that's my ground. And then I have my positive. It just kind of trails back behind all this here. I kind of tuck the wiring. Ooh. And then it goes into the fuse box. Okay. This kind of goes back to my other video where I showed you on my Ford Focus the fan trick where I did the bypass. So instead of her having a fan switch, because she doesn't have the dual fan setup like mine, she has the clutch fan. So that's going to run automatically. You can tell that it's running off of a pulley. So when the truck turns on, that clutch fan is going to turn in automatically. So it's not like my setup with the bypass. So this is kind of a bypass for the aftermarket fan. But in this case, you can pretty much plug it into any relay or fuse as such that runs off a 12-volt switch. Okay, so in this particular case on her truck, I have the positive running to this 20 amp right here, which is actually connected to, this is her stereo, her radio fuse. This is a 12-volt, the terminal all the way over here, the pin over here is a 12-volt switch. Okay, so as you can tell, the fan is not on. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get in the truck. I'm going to walk over here. I got the truck key. Make sure I don't have to grab my car key. I'm going to get in the truck. We're going to get in the truck. Don't mind the mess. Okay. 217,000. Okay. We up there in mileage though. Okay. Okay. It's on accessory now. You can hear it. Sorry. We're going to just go over here. Now you can see the fan running, okay? That's the switch. That's all, folks. Don't mind the music. Don't mind the music. La 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 la. There. Okay. Sorry about. I ain't trying to do anything about copyright or nothing. So sorry if we're going la la la. But that's it, folks. I didn't know the radio was on. My wife has parked it since I took her to the airport. But that's all I did. Go ahead and turn it off. Okay. I turn it off. You see the fan slowly start? Boom, fan's off. That's it. I just wanted to show you guys, in case you guys needed to do something simple to your vehicle, in case you have a fan that's not working, you need to replace a fan, you want to install aftermarket fans. It's a simple hack, simple fix. You want to throw on an extra fan. Simple way of doing things. So I just thought I'd share this with you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you liked it. And if you haven't checked out my Ford Focus one, if you guys have a Ford Focus, I got it at Mark 1. It's a 2001 ZX3 hatchback with the 2.0 liter ZTEC motor, whatever you want to pronounce it. I'll put a link in the description for you if you want to take a look at that. There's 2 videos of it, so I'll put both of them down there. One's a little more close up and personal with the showing of the relays. So don't forget to hit that like. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Until next time, guys. Peace out.